Okay, so this is the second part. I don't know how many parts there are going to be, but there's going to be a few. Of when I went to prison, I was arrested on June 6, 2012 at 2:33 a.m. And what do I say? Where do I go from here? Let's see. Well, when I got arrested, I was in a Jaguar. I'll start there. I was in a Jaguar convertible. I was drunk. And who knows what would have happened had I made it further down the road. Would I have killed somebody? Would I have gotten killed? I don't know. But God saw fit to stop me where I was at. I got pulled over. I'd peeled out at a red light is what it was. I accelerated. Acceleration. And I knew right then and there. I told the passenger, look, man, my life's going to change as I know it. I know this is going to go bad. I don't know what they're going to do with you. They'll probably make you get a ride and tow your car because it wasn't my car. Anyway, so I got arrested, but I knew right then and there my life was going to change. I just knew it. I knew it was not going to be the same after that. I knew I was going to prison, number one. But a lot of things went through my head. But I gave myself to God right then and there. I said, I can't do this without you, man. I can't do this without you. And he gave me a peace. Boom. A peace came over me. And I knew I was going to go through a fire. And I did. And I could see the look on the cop's face, too. He had a look like, man, you know, he felt bad for me. And I looked at him and I said, baby, you're just doing your job, brother. You're just doing your job. Anyway, so they put me in city jail to begin with, and hopefully none of y'all have been there, but I know some of you have. And you know how cold it is in there. You're in a small cell with who knows who, drunk, crazy people, and a concrete bench that you lay on, and whatever you're wearing is what you're wearing. That's it. I was wearing t-shirt, jeans, and boots. Luckily, I was wearing boots and jeans. And it was cold in there. I'm telling you, it was freezing cold. And this is God working at the very beginning. This is one of the first things God did for me. I knew that he was working my life. I asked him, hey, look, can I get my cell phone and call a friend of mine to bring me some warm clothes? And they said yes. Wow. So I did, and I had like 1 bar left, you know, of battery power left on my phone. Just enough to make a phone call. They brought me some warm clothes. And so that I knew right then and there, it was going to be, I don't know, it was crazy. But, so I'm in county jail, and I forget how long I was there. I think maybe 4 days, which is way too long. And so then they ended up transporting me to county jail, which was a little better, but now you're dealing with, you know, more people. You're around more people who've done bad things. And but I requested to be made a trustee, and wow, right off the bat they made me a trustee, which means I got to have a more free reign. I wasn't locked up in my cell, you know, 24 hours a day like a lot of these guys were. You know, I had better clothes, I had better food, I got to work, I got to move around. You know, some of the work I did, and boy, this is where it gets nasty. Some of the work, this is where God humbled me. This is going to get gross, okay? But some of these, and I, for lack of a better word, you know, mentally ill people, crazy people, whatever, would defecate in their cells and rub it all over the walls, all over themselves. And guess who had to go clean it? I did. And it was nasty, man. Oh my gosh, it was so nasty. But I felt a compassion for these people, man. Like, why'd you do that, you know? I know they're probably possessed or something. I know it was crazy. But, you know, I had to go clean that. That's where it started humbling me. That was the beginning of the journey. And I'm going to tell you, it gets worse. It gets worse. So I would clean this stuff up for these people, you know, and it's part of how I got out of being locked up all the time. But, you know, if any of you guys have a similar story, which you probably don't want to share on Facebook like I'm doing, but if you know somebody, or if you've experienced something like that you've had to do, it probably wasn't in jail, you know, but if you've had to really be humbled, leave a comment for me. I want to know what it was like and what you did and how you handled it. And if you do me a favor too, man, like and share this, because I'm trying to get the message out to people that, you know, you can change. Things can change you. You know, it's possible to change for the better. It's possible to stop drinking. It's possible to stop doing drugs. You know, it's possible to have a better life. And I don't want to draw this thing out too long. I like to leave it about 6-7 minutes long, you know, so people don't get bored listening to me go on and on. And I know there's some long pauses in between, but I want this to be natural. I don't want to be editing things. I want it to be natural, man. I want it to come from the heart. So with that, I want everyone to know, look, I love you guys, and I mean that. I want you guys to reach out. If you think I can help you, if you want help, reach out to me. You know, and if you do have some comments, please leave comments. You know, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you want to hear more. If you have questions, put them out there, and I would love to answer them. Really, I would love to answer your questions. If you want to know what it was, you know, like in certain areas of jail, if you want to know what it was like, you know, how I felt, if I'm not, you know, being clear enough, let me know. I love you guys, and that's the end of this one. Look forward to another one. Out.